It's a surprise. So hey, I can't get enough of Persona 5, so now we're gonna stream Persona 5 on Sundays. Let's go. Not much else. We explored all of Kamoshida's palace. Hopefully I'm good for this stream. And I don't have to put trigger warnings. It's like Coffee Dad.
Yo. Yo. Hey, how's school? You're not causing any trouble, are you? Good. I've got to report to your probation officer twice a month.
Well then.
It's already a pain in the ass as is, so please don't make me have to write even more crap. Got that? This society is kept in check by laws and authority figures.
I know.
You can go and get yourself. Last thing we need is more idiots like you roaming around.
Okay. Beep, 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 beep.
Hmm? What's wrong? Yeah, I'm heading out now. Sorry about that. I know. The usual, right? Okay. I'll see you later. As you can see, I'm pretty damn busy both at work and in my private life. If you could lend a hand, it'd really be a great help. Now we're talking. Either way, I won't ask you to work for free. I'll teach you how to make the perfect cup of coffee. Not a bad trade, eh? All right. Looks like we got ourselves a deal.
I meant to say sound interesting. Distance between me and Sojiro seems to be closing slightly. Going back in time. Back to the future.
You may call yourself a phantom thief, but you're still a minor. Someone had to support you. Furthermore, they did so knowing you were a part of that group. Isn't the owner of that cafe an accomplice of yours?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Hierophant persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Nice.
I'll be counting on your help. I owe you one.
Okay, I'll let you handle the rest. Gotta say, I'm glad you clutched on quick with this stuff. Makes my life a lot easier. Just keep doing what you can, don't cause any trouble. Got it? Got it.
Oh.
Glad to hear it. For today, though, make sure you lock the place up. No one's encouraging the stuff in the shop. You're staying here rent-free, so you should know not to go
I'm gonna
overboard.
head back then.
Right, see you tomorrow. Also, don't mind me, I'm eating some ice.
Hey!
Hmm?
The lone pirate ship sailed forward, forging path through the crushing waves.
Wow!
The pirate Captain Kidd, huh? Reed should read this book.
Hey, hey!
Didn't realize how long you've been reading. How far did you get? Seems there's still pages left. You should continue sometime. I was at the station. I just had to pick a piece of her time. Yeah. that Paul Kwame walking by? Guess what? I'm starting thinking a career on quiz shows. They're showing this movie called Tank Top Millionaire. You're at the theater on Central Street. Even those where a boy rises from rags to riches by winning a quiz show? Shh, you get way too many of those stories. How about studying for exam before you think about quiz shows? Oof, you got me there.
Oh!
I think that movie could change your worldview. Watching movies in theaters sounds like a special experience.
Nice.
Jeez.
I'm doing essays turning the other way, and everyone's writing so sloppy. I could care less, and the kids you care a little, I couldn't care less. It seems people use a lot these days where people reasons for meaning. Reminds me, I'm hearing it's something I'm hearing politicians saying, my country right or wrong. They wouldn't be so stubborn if they knew how to resolve
Answer
it.
this question.
Alright, Takamaki-san, tell me. Change its meaning. Oh yeah, I mean,
Hey, wait!
he goes off the panicking, be a good guy and help her out.
Huh?
What are you talking about? I don't know politics. Crap, Akira, can you give me a hand here? What's the original phrase originally meaning to convey my country right or wrong? You unquestionably support it. Oh, right, like it doesn't matter what they do, you always support it. Original meaning is different? Does it mean something like you have a duty to correct it?
This is it.
Exactly.
That's correct. The phrase originally meant was inspired to take responsibility for keeping your country on the right path.
No way.
The full quote is, my country, wrong or right. If it's right, it needs to be kept right. If it's wrong, it needs to be set right. You can see the original was talking about personal responsibility for your country's future. Unfortunately, these days it's the support blind support that actually focuses social issues.
Thanks!
Thanks, I was not ready for that. You saved me a bunch.
Nice going!
Nice, Lady Auntie's relieved. Yeah. Got up some charm. Pretty good at studying, I'm impressed. Or just have a cheat sheet.
Okay.
Okay. I will, but we got things to do first. Map. Airsoft shop.
Okay. I guess that's fine.
Nice.
You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
Life bonus.
All right.
Anything
All
new?
right. Which one?
I think Reishi's got the good stuff.
How's that? Okay. Sounds good.
Good, good, good. Alright.
All right.
What accessories
which
you
one?
got? Just dizzy. Everyone got the same stuff? Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. That's what you like it?
Yeah, okay.
Come again.
Okay, what I need to get? Alright,
I'll just add this.
no. No. Clinic. I want to buy things, Mr. Kemi.
please head to the exam room. Okay, which one? That should work. Thanks.
Take all
I
and
feel like you have a different vibe going on. You want that one? Here you go.
go.
Take care.
Alright, now we're gonna send that
Okay.
calling card so you can beat up Kamoshida.
All right. All that's left now is to send out the calling card and take Kamoshida's heart.
Couldn't we have just sent one at the beginning of all this?
It's not that simple. A treasure won't stay materialized forever. Once the impression is gone, the treasure will disappear. I think it'll last around a day at most.
The hell? That's like no time at all. Anyways, we can send a calling card right now, yeah? Let's do it and steal that bastard's heart.
Now then.
House will go away once you take the treasure, make sure you've done everything you can do.
I've been waiting to hear you say that. Tomorrow's finally the day.
So we send the calling card in the morning and carry out the plan by the end of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. The effect won't last that long. Are you worried?
Waited too long.
Perfect.
Going to pull this off no matter what.
Yeah.
So, who's going to write the card?
Leave it to me.
Why?
Why? Why wouldn't it be me?
This is important. Are you sure you can handle the pressure?
I must agree.
I really want to get him good. Let me write it. Come on, please.
Alright.
Yeah, I got this.
Hey, are you sure about this? If they find out our identities, all this work will be for nothing.
Your point?
I know, I know.
All right then. Tomorrow it is.
Let's do it.
You better not slack off on this. Well then.
Real battle starts tomorrow. We should be prepared, okay? Man, there's so much to override this calling card. It's kind of tough figuring out what to say. You sure you're really capable of this? Don't worry, even got a logo first. A logo? Yep, get to see you tomorrow. Oh, that's worrying. Anyways, you guys should rest up. If you screw up tomorrow, we're totally done for. Sure, it'll all go well. Just remember, we can't trust these shitty adults. So all we gotta do is ourselves. Anyway, let's pull off and surprise everyone.
Hey,
Yeah, a package came for you. Can't imagine what you bought. Oh, it's TV stuff. Nice.
Hey,
Sakura Mochi. Fruit spring pack. Party in a can.
oh,
Must be what you ordered on TV. Nice. A book.
hey,
Wanna spend some time reading? Yeah. Let's read the
make sure your
Pirate
clothes
Legend.
up.
Pirate made toast, drinking and reveling to celebrate their victory.
wow.
Give me my guts. Give me the
Oh.
guts. So you finished reading Pirate Legend. I love how Captain Kidd was leader of a ragtag group of outlaws. Let's learn some courage after reading Captain Kidd's exciting adventures. Nice. I guess we should go to sleep. Isn't staying up too late isn't healthy, you know? Let's do it. Oh, that's nice. That is real nice.
A calling card?
I heard it was already posted by the time everyone got here this morning.
Sir Suguru Kamoshida, the utter bastard of lust. We know how shitty you are. and that you put your twisted desires on students that can't fight back. That's why we have decided to steal away those desires and make you confess your sins. This will be done tomorrow, so we hope you will be ready. From the Phantom Thieves of Hearts. Wow.
Not bad, huh? I looked up a bunch of similar stuff online for reference.
Yeah. I know what you wanted to say, but it sounded like an idiot trying to be an adult.
Your logo's a little lacking too.
He doesn't have art experience. Calm down.
Okay, you know what? That ain't true.
Did Mr. Kamoshida do something wrong?
Really?
Does this mean the rumors are true?
Yes.
Wait a sec. Is someone gonna take something from Mr. Kamoshida?
What's with this weird logo? And who are these Phantom Thieves of Hearts people? It got everyone excited, so it's all good, yeah?
There he is.
Who's responsible for this?
Scatter like cockroaches.
Look at that. A predictable reaction for someone who knows what we mean by distorted desires.
I think it's hitting him pretty hard.
Did you do this? Or was it you?
Ooh.
Was it you two? So you're playing dumb? It's not a problem. You'll be expelled soon enough anyway. Come, steal it if you can.
Yep. Oh boy.
Judging from Kamoshida's response, I'm sure we had an effect on his palace.
Does that mean the treasures appeared? We'll be able to get it today, right?
It's not just today. It's only today. The impact of seeing a calling card doesn't last long. And it cannot be repeated. This will be our one chance to steal the treasure.
One day's more than enough for us.
Calling card has been delivered to the target, and I have the prowess to steal the treasure. Let's go.
Well then.
Hold on a sec. Oh wait. Oh wait, I'm looking at stats. Okay. I have it on slime. Good, good, good. No. This one. Beautiful.
I'll just add this.
Yes. Stats. Commands. Personas. I want to look at the others. Personas. Alright. Map. We're not exploring anywhere. We gotta go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Alright.
I should write something.
Let's go.
It's right open.
Come on, man.
What are we doing here? George said nobody any soldiers around. I was probably undermanned. Just got assigned everywhere. You waiting as long as we wait as long as you steal treasures, keep going. Alright then.
I can feel it.
Ooh, a crown for king.
Oh yeah! The treasure has appeared!
Man, it's huge!
What do you think? It's just as I said. Now we can steal it. Oh, the shine brings tears to my eyes.
It kind of pisses me off. Why is it so pretty? Isn't this Kamoshida's desires?
Treasure!
The cat's acting awfully excited.
What's wrong? Is something...
It's not catnip.
Alright, that's enough, you stupid cat.
Oh, yeah. Forgive me for displaying such an insolent sight in front of a lady.
You were completely out of character, too. What was that about?
I couldn't stop it either. To think I'd be drawn to human desires this much. Doesn't that prove that I'm human?
How should we know?
Anyway, you guys need to carry it.
All you do is bark orders. Still, that was easier than I thought. I thought for sure there'd be some insane trap or something.
I do have to say,
The palace will disappear if we take this back, right? And Kamoshida will change, too.
That should be the case.
Good. Now's our chance, then.
It's heavy.
To think it'd go so well. I've even found 3 Persona users in the process. My judgment was correct. I made the right choice in making a deal with you.
cool. Rank up. Pow. More XP boost.
Alright.
Go, go, let's go, Kamoshida!
Oh, jeez.
Ah!
I won't let anyone take this. This proves that I am the king of this castle. It is the core of this world.
Rat bastard. That's how he sees me, isn't it?
Yo, pervert! Were you waiting to ambush us?
I just made it easier to find you. I'll dispose of you myself. Right here, right now.
That's our line, you sexually harassing D-bag!
Woo!
What a selfish misunderstanding.
How is it a misunderstanding? You were doing things that you kept in secret from others.
Illegal things.
People around me were the ones who kept it secret.
fuck
Adults
you.
who want to share in my accomplishments. Students who have the drive to become winners.
Because they were, well, the students were powerless.
They willingly protect me so that we all may profit from it.
Profit?
There are too many imbeciles who don't understand that. Including naive brats like you and that girl who tried to kill herself.
True, she's a total idiot. Letting you manipulate her, trying to commit suicide. And I'm even more of a dumbass for not realizing that. But no matter what kind of fool someone might be, they don't need your permission to live their lives!
Drop the attitude, you mediocre peasant. There is no wrong in using my gifts for my gain.
Ugh.
I'm a cut above all other humans.
Eh.
Above? You mean beneath? You're a goddamn demon obsessed with your sick desires!
That's right. I'm not like you. I am a demon who rules this world.
Ugh. Nope, here we go.
What the hell?
I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want.
Look! The treasure's over there! We should catch him off guard and steal it! Let's attack him and wait for that opportunity.
Grab.
Ow! Fine.
Persona!
He can take on Kamoshida himself. Everyone, let's do this!
There.
Persona! Go!
Whoop him, Persona!
Time for my persona! Take this!
Come! You're mine.
Persona! All right.
Heal yourself, please.
Persona! Get wrecked!
Persona! Not finish you.
Smooties? I'll go back to help the boss, please. I like that Smooties better.
Persona!
Ew. Ew.
He healed himself? Is it from eating one of those things in the trophy? Then we should destroy that first.
Got it.
Persona! That's
Hold
not
on.
right. There!
You don't know what this is worth, so stop touching it. Don't do it anymore. Got it? I've warned you.
When someone tells us not to do something, it makes us want to do it even more. Persona! Go!
Whoop him, Persona!
Witness my resolve!
Attack reverted, okay. Ew. You did a good job making it less disgusting. Alright, hold on. No, wait.
All right.
Attack down.
Persona! Eat this!
Persona!
Persona! Ha!
There we go.
No way! This was from when I won the National!
All right!
You think you can get away with doing such a thing? Do you realize who I am? Kamoshida! Don't you get it? I'm gonna keep saying, I am Kamoshida! I'm the king!
I always saw you as a condescending hotshot, but right now, you're just a pathetic loser.
We came all this way to steal that. Will you just give it up and hand it over?
Silence! I will let the likes of you have this!
You still have the energy to say things like that?
Yeah.
Then we're going to up our game as well.
Do it!
Do it!
Where's my ball?
I'm so sorry, King Kamoshida. I have it right here.
Slow, Mishima. Chuff.
Mishima?
Oh, wait, what? Why is he here?
Calm down. That's only Kamoshida's cognitive version of him. It's not the real Mishima. It feels like he's gonna attack. Keep your guard up.
Good, Mishima. Now pass it to me. Don't tell me you can't even do something as simple as that.
Here goes.
Behold my progress!
Ugh, Ryuji needs healing.
I can't go all out with Mishima providing me backup. Hey, shit for brains! Get off my court!
I'm sorry, King Kamoshida.
Then Slade, get out here! Hurry up with my damn ball!
Fuck you.
King Kamoshida, I've brought you your ball, just like you asked.
Ew.
Now there's a good girl, kid. Yeah, all women should obey my orders like this. Ain't that right, sweetheart?
No way! What's Shiho doing here?
Panther, calm down. That's not the real one.
Yeah, you're right. But this is just...
Damn it. Even Suzui, too. You've gone too far, you piece of shit.
I get it. You want to see my kill shot again, don't you?
Keep attacking Kamoshida was fun to kill shot at the real sub. Could we take down Kamoshida? Couldn't get the ball, it's just Kong, so it shouldn't affect the
What
real
do we
one.
do? All right, let's do this.
Panther, remember, it's
Zona.
fake.
Ravage them!
Cool. Looking cool, Joker.
Go ahead.
All right, pass the baton and follow up.
What up, yo?
What's the plan?
Thank you so much. We're having hot dogs, and they just got done cooking. Much I'd like to attack, Ryuji needs help badly.
Thanks.
Persona! Hit confirmed! You got their weakness, Panther! Skull nailed their weak spot! Not bad at all! Zoro, show your might!
Suzui, toss it over here! If you do a good job, I'll reward you.
Yes, King Kamoshida.
Oh no.
Behold my progress!
Everyone okay? Everyone, watch your health!
You're mine.
But Suzui was useless. Looks like I have to give her some special instruction later. One-on-one!
Ew.
Kamoshida, I'll never forgive you.
Sorry, Suzui. I swear we'll beat that bastard's ass.
Beach this! Beach this!
We won't get anywhere with brute force.
The story, certain battle treasure stories try to see the flow of battle and really return in your favor. Choose party, think best member success. Okay, one for party.
What do we do?
Go for the crown.
I see. In that case, time for plan B. Look over at that terrace. While the others are drawing Kamoshida's attention, have someone go there. Let's steal the treasure without him noticing. Let's take that treasure. Time to show you my skills. Keep him distracted by attacking him. Smart decision.
I've read somewhere.
Attack Kamoshida. Keep him busy.
Persona!
Hold on. Actually, I can.
Angel!
Oh, I'm at 7. Yeah, I kind of need to heal.
Let's do this! Hey!
Woo!
Hurry up and bring me more volleyballs! I can't soup up my kill shot without any balls! Huh? Did I just... Am I really out of flames?
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
Persona! Fly! Alright.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this. Go!
Whip him, Persona!
I won't allow you.
Attack Kamoshida!
It's time.
Keep him busy!
I need to heal myself.
Not that.
Item. Yep.
Sorry.
No problem.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this. Attack Kamoshida!
Persona!
Keep him busy!
There! Go down!
Keep it up. You have to distract him.
I'm trying.
Persona!
This school exists because I'm around. You're the only ones who don't respect me, you know?
It's all going as planned. Time to use this opportunity to take the treasure.
Gonna.
I won't allow you.
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
Go boy! You're mine.
You just strike me.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Persona!
Attack averted.
Skull's in
You
trouble!
got?
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
Fly!
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Woo!
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
There!
You just strike me.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this. Listen!
Sorry! Persona!
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
Ravage them!
You just strike me.
Keep it up. You have to distract him. Shut your mouth!
Persona! Bam!
What a blunder I've made! You have to attack.
Okay, okay. It's not my fault we were healing.
Persona! You're mine.
Let's do this! Ha!
Persona!
Come forward! My other self!
You just strike me. I won't allow you.
All right, Joker! Very smooth. But time to keep him distracted by. Yup. Attack Kamoshida! Keep him
Persona!
busy!
Ravage them!
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Whip him, Persona! Okay.
I won't allow you.
Attack Kamoshida!
Persona.
Keep him busy!
There.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Persona!
I won't allow you.
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
You're mine.
Keep it up. You have to distract him.
One move, Persona!
It's all going. Time to use this opportunity.
I won't allow you.
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy! It's not enough. Let's do this! We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
Persona!
I won't allow you.
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
I'm doing it.
It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
One move, Persona!
I won't allow you.
Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy!
You dare strike me!
Almost there! Give him one more good strike! Eat this!
You're misunderstanding it all. I haven't sexually harassed anyone.
You're right. It's more like assault.
They came on to me because they wanted to get on my good side.
Ugh.
He hasn't noticed a thing here. Good. Just a little more to the treasure.
I won't allow you.
Attack Kamoshida!
You're
Keep
mine.
him busy! It's not enough. We gotta do a lot more damage than this.
We're trying.
I won't allow you.
Joe's in trouble! Attack Kamoshida! Keep him busy! Keep it up.
Come on, we need heals.
All right.
Persona!
I won't allow you.
Attack Kamoshida!
Go down.
Keep him busy!
Is there one less of you? No, they're missing. Where'd they go?
It's already check and me.
Nice. Oh, jeez. Come on. Nice.
Good. Kamoshida's shaken up.
I think we can do this.
I won't allow you.
Persona!
You dare strike me?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's level
All right.
11.
Level up.
Nice.
Check out this new
Nice.
This new skill suits me. I got a new power.
What's wrong? Not running away? Why don't you run? Aren't you a great athlete?
It's always been like this. All those goddamn hyenas forcing their expectations on me. I'm doing this all for them. What's wrong about demanding a reward for that?
Now you're making excuses? We'll do something about that distorted heart of yours.
Scared right now? You're seeing the same view that Shiho did. I'm sure she was scared too. Except she had no choice but to jump. What will you do? Will you jump? Or would you rather die here?
Do it on. I don't care.
Do you want to finish him off? It's your call.
No, please wait. I beg you. Just forgive me.
Shut up. I bet everyone told you the same. But you took everything from them!
I accept defeat. You want this? Take it. Go ahead and finish me off. You do that,
And my real self will go down too. You have that right, since you've won.
On!
If his mind shuts down, he can't admit his crimes.
You're kind, Lady Ann.
Just beat him up a little bit more.
I've lost.
Bitch, slap him across the
You're
face.
through when you lose. What am I supposed to do now? All right. I will leave now and return to my real self. I'll make certain.
Whoa!
Hey, just so you know, we don't have time to waste. This place is about to collapse.
Okay.
Run!
We gotta run.
We're gonna die! We're so gonna die! Hey, what the?
No fair, you jerk!
Oh no. Not the leg. There he goes.
It's been a while, so I just tripped this.
Run.
That sucked.
Look at the nav.
The destination has been deleted.
Nice.
It's true. We can't go there anymore.
What about the treasure?
What the?
A medal? Wait, where'd that crown go?
What's going on?
It means that was the source of Kamoshida's desires. To him, this medal is worth as much as that crown we saw in the palace.
An Olympic medal.
Yup.
So, that perv kept clinging to his past glory and couldn't let it go.
But this means that Kamoshida's heart might have changed, right?
Probably.
Our expulsion's on the line here.
This is the first successful example for me, too. However, there's no doubt that this has affected Kamoshida's personality quite a lot. The entire palace disappeared, after all.
I feel all antsy. Ain't there a way to check now?
Well, no, soon enough. We got less than a week.
Right.
Come on, why the gloomy faces? Be happy! We completed this with great success, you know.
We just don't know if everything's okay yet.
I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. Remember how Kamoshida's shadow said that he's returning to his self in reality? We all know Suguru Kamoshida is scum. Still, he did seem to regain his conscience somewhat before he disappeared.
Seems so.
There are definitely those who have been saved thanks to what you've done.
Yeah.
Anyways, I guess we gotta wait.
Yeah.
It all boils down to what's gonna happen to Kamoshida. Or if we're getting expelled for real.
Let's be patient.
Right. Come on, let's go home.
Ah, you're back.
Beep-a-beep-a-beep. Thanks. I finally got to avenge Shio because of you guys. Pretty sure there's no way I've been able to do anything on my own. Seriously, thank you. Thank you so much. You helped too. You think? I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, the cognitive world's pretty crazy, huh? A mysterious place. Can't believe we actually stole someone's heart. Speaking of mysterious, there's also Matter Magon's transformation. Until you're escaping, you didn't turn into a cat even though you're still in the palace?
Lady Ann sure is sharp. I'm impressed.
Oh yeah, he
Basically,
did.
the treasure changes the shape of things. Once that's gone, that power no longer works. Though the real reason I changed quickly back then was because I'm so incredibly skilled. How's that? Isn't that amazing?
He said he's amazing. Oh yeah, I forgot my guy was reading these too. Feel a little better, talk to you, thanks. Like you seen any resolve, feels like a weight's been lifted off his shoulders. Hope you don't mind me talking too much. Nope, see you tomorrow. Now, we go read DVD. But first we save. Big boy save. Keep diary up to date? Well, I hope people's opinions if you turn around soon. Yeah. Hello, sir. Don't mind me, I'm gonna go watch a DVD in my room. Not like that, though.
Oh!
Your wife. You were very close to her. You are very close to her. Even now.
This can't be. She's... What are you saying?
Strange story about a woman who speaks to the spirits of the deceased.
Hey, hey!
When this woman could join the fan theme, she'd be useful, don't you think? It's fake. Sorry. What a woman devoted to spirits of the dead like that. You learned a thing or two about kindness while watching this drama. Yeah. Kindness. I'm inoffensive currently.
Well then.
Well, we're good. I shall we head to bed soon? No! I had ketchup on my shirt!
I got a chance to talk to this girl the other day.
Oh?
We had an amazing conversation after I brought up some of the stuff I read about. We're gonna go out somewhere together soon.
Well, don't get ahead of yourself because it happened to go well. Look, knowledge isn't enough. You need proficiency to adapt on the fly. You also need kindness to be accepted, and guts to be honest and direct. Plus charm to draw people to you. The quality of your character says a lot about you. So it's important to better yourself every day.
Really? But it takes so much work. But I'll do it if it means I'll get a girlfriend. I guess I'll start by showering every day. I hear girls prefer a dude who's hygienic.
I know.
Hey, this applies to you too.
Okay. Of course.
You get it. That's a good attitude to have.
It's almost like I've been doing things to boost stats. Morning. Oh, hey, Kira. Morning. Something over there? Let's go. Come on, we're gonna be late. I miss the running dude. He was cool.
I just remembered.
There's been a lot of dire news lately with the volleyball. With the train accident, the volleyball team incident. People have been theorizing that it's these sudden psychotic breakdowns with the causes still unknown. Mrs. Zombie. Okay, I was just reading that name out loud. Oh, she has a point. I always thought she had a pixie cut. Well, these unexplained occurrences are commonplace like in the world of math.
You.
For instance, Fangsa, please look at this. Said you only need to paint. It is said you only need a few colors in order to paint this, so adjacent colors appear separate. You know what the theorem named this number of colors?
This is it.
Correct! That's correct. I suppose the four-color theorem is common sense. As you can see, any flat edge, a map of the world, or anything can be painted only using four colors. Many people realize this principle based on experience since ancient times. However, it is difficult to prove and is unsolved for a long time. Wow, really? Franklin seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
Is he really smart to answer a question like that? Knowledge. Did I miss a knowledge? How psychotic breakdowns will just end up as another unsolved mystery. My heart hurts thinking about the economic losses its cause. World's full of great dangers, huh? I guess even the outside school is no good either. Yeah, the world outside of school is no good either. Okay.
Have you seen Kamoshida? You really think he changed?
Hope so.
Well, yeah.
Oh, perfect timing.
What's up?
Study hall will be held instead of PE today. I'm letting you know just in case you haven't heard. Mr. Kamoshida has taken the day off.
He ain't here?
Don't tell anyone that you heard this from me. But we received word that Mr. Kamoshida is placing himself under suspension. It's such an important time before the tournament, too. Principal Kobayakawa went to talk to him about it, but he supposedly wasn't making any sense.
Wait, a suspension?
Not so loud! The talks about your expulsions may be put on hold, too. I don't know too much about it, though.
I'd like to not be expelled, please.
Anyway, I've relayed what's going on to you.
Looks like something happened. At least it sounds different from a mental shutdown.
Hopefully.
I guess all we can do is wait.
Well then.
I can't hang out with her today. Manuel's waiting at me antsy. She going on a trip or something? What do you think? Sorry, I'm gonna have to pass. What, you busy? Yeah, I'll be visiting Shio in the hospital for next days. Can't do much to help her, but it's nice to see your face. Gotcha. Well, I hope she wakes up soon. Be safe on your way there. Yeah, thanks. Totally down to go somewhere once things calm down, though. It sounds like we'll be able to see Lady Anna after school for a while. Unfortunate. Look on your kindness. That way, we'll encourage you next time we see her. Oh boy. Okay. Personas. I have a chariot, death, a Shafat, and a lovers. Okay. Neat. Good, good, good. Okay, I am gonna go to Shibuya so we can trigger the thing. Yeah.
Wait.
Think of it. Return whenever you wish. It should be a record. Oh, maybe how to do that? Well, I know how now. I don't need to go there yet. We're gonna go to the clinic. Spring, one sleeps a sleep, and knows no dawn, huh? I need a nap. Or at least some good old-fashioned caffeine in my system. You can't use all my messages, right? Yes. I refined the medicine a bit from the other day. Could you come to the back? Then come closer to Taylor thanks to the death persona monkey. Feeling my cause stronger soon. Just shh! Hang out!
Please head to the exam room.
Here you go. The effect should be instant this time. Let's see. Eyes are focused. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet, huh? So my mouth feels like it's burning and my nose is itchy.
Oh.
There it is. Inhibitory effect as I hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. Making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, hold tight. Let's compile all the data. We can move on.
Hello?
Hello, Takemi. Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. How can I help you? An emergency, huh? But we're not technically a hospital. Besides, the head physician here is Takemi. Excuse me. Awfully rude. Hang up on a lady like that. What's that about?
Oh.
Basically called the wrong number. Ambulance drivers looking for a transfer location. All designated hospitals are full. Yes, to think they actually call a general practitioner. Must be a new paramedic. I see. You know my name, though. I have been blacklisted from the larger medical community. They call me the Plague due to a grave medical error I made. Medical error? This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in the city. I never actually was convicted of anything, but was still considered a pariah in the medical community. Doesn't that scare you? Practicing clinical trials run by a doctor like that? I don't mind. seriously on one strange kid. Well, it's fine. Being ostracized enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. Bond with Kimmy is growing deeper. Yes! Sterilization. More healing items add to the clinic.
All right.
Hello?
Hello, Dr. Timmy. Dr. Timmy's clinic I met.
Huh?
Huh? One order of teriyaki chicken. You know, that dadgummit, come on. You're all good for today. You can go home. Come back soon. Come in soon if you're still alive. The cooperating with shitty controls increase my guts. Yay! Guts up!
Take care.
Okay, take care. Oh. Hey, my little guinea pig, we have to talk. Something to talk about. You haven't told anyone about my drugs, right? Of course not. Okay, I mean, strictly part of the deal is you're strictly prohibited sharing anything that happens here, so I guess I believe you for now. Feels like more paycheck for drugs lately. I wonder if they're hearing about me. Why do they hear about me? It's really bugging me. Well, that's all I wanted to ask. I'll see you soon.
Ah, you're back.
Hello. What's Sashio today? Told there'd be subtle things with Kamoshida. She still hasn't regained consciousness, but I had to go make amends. What do you mean? You didn't do anything wrong, Anne. Redicure? It's not your fault, Anne. But if I wasn't there to help, she needed help. I'm a failure of a friend. All I can do is make up for now, starting now. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to move on. Man, I didn't know you're so passionate. Until I didn't notice back in middle school. It's because you guys. I'm a little embarrassed though. Hey, Ryuji, Akira. I love you, Mom. Anyways, Ryuji, Akira, hoping you're helping each other out from here on too. So, can you use the sitting? A little. I see. You're the only one here at night, so I'm not gonna bother setting a curfew or anything. As long as you take school seriously, I don't mind if you stroll on the streets in the evenings. Yay!
You got that?
But only run these parts, got it? Go back on your word, I'll kick you right out. Okay, I won't do anything. Ooh. Crossroads.
Hey!
Crossroads. Flower to be. Oh, this is Bud. This has sprung. Spring. I didn't see the G. Milk bird outdoors. Even though this word is a bit racist, I don't want to type it. Literally just look at the two words in the middle of that. It's not good. How do I spell? Okay. Is there an A in there? Blossom. Blossom, known as flower watching in English. Hanami is old viewing cherry blossoms and enjoying the arrival of spring. Flower, mentioned in traditional Japanese poetry, refers to a plum flower. It said cherry blossoms overtook usage in that period. I don't know how to say that.
I see.
Wow, even I can figure that one out.
Nice.
You're a little smarter solving these crossword puzzles. Yeah. Knowledge.
All right.
Learned. We're learned now. Oh, wait, the change of heart. DVD time. DVD time.
Oh.
Oh, it says you rented something.
You can see me? Please tell him the truth.
Don't worry. You're safe. Can you tell me what happened?
Strange story about a woman who could speak to spirits of deceased. Was the ghost telling the truth? I'm still on the edge of my seat.
Oh.
I was watching Wrath, huh? Maybe learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Yeah, kindness. Okay, let's go return the DVD soon.
Well then.
It's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? It's raining. There's the girl. What up? Yeah, change of heart for real, didn't he? It's hard to believe right now. I'm gonna cry if we still get expelled over this. Me too.
Right?
I knew it. And I would have been super disappointed told me to calm down or wait or something. Oh yeah, you free today? Got nothing to do. You come see me after school. I got things to do. Just waiting 'cause it's kind of boring. How about the batting cage? There's one by the supermarket in Youngkin, right? I don't know. I'm just following the guide. I don't want to do anything else. Hi, board.
Can I talk?
No, Marana, no. Looks like it says Via on it. Stupid. Okay. First, not that.
What would you like?
Return a book.
Thank you. What would you like?
For a book. Zora.
Here.
Zora the Ella, huh? Interesting. Okay. Then we gotta go to Shibuya. And go to the Central Street. Go here. Oh look, it's the tourist people. Oh, I forget that they don't have faces. Hi, what can I do for you? Returning a DVD? Thank you very much. Anything else you need? Rent.
Welcome.
Renting the right one? Yes. Rent. Let's study and get some knowledge.
Hey. Hey.
Let's do it. Is that guy really sitting on study? He's more of a serious student than he looks. And yeah, we've already seen all this before. That guts. That knowledge. Now we can read your book, Morgana.
Ah, you're back.
Beady beady beady. Hey, you heard anything about stuff out in Kamoshida? What's wrong? Probably should ask you about this at school. Something happened? I don't know, just kept feeling anxious. Keep thinking of you and what we did. Still might get expelled. Mom's still going to suffer if that happens. Plus, you couldn't even help Aunt Sui. Deal with it if you need to. Guess now I gotta accept my fate. Now it's not time to get pessimistic about it. Anyway, I feel like a little better now to talk to you about this. Thanks, man. Oh, don't tell Anne is dotting us, okay? She won't have anyone to rely on if we're getting all worried about this shit. Anyway, see ya.
Hey. Hey.
We read the Zoro.
Make sure you close it.
Alright, no. Man and Mass stood up for weak and fought valiantly against injustice.
Yep.
Make sure you pay extra close attention to how totally awesome Zoro is. Yeah, okay, Morgana. Chill.
Hey, hey.
Oh, I didn't realize how long you were reading. How far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. She can do another time. Yeah. How small are these books so you can just read them in 2 sessions? I don't know, maybe it's my ADD, but I can't really read that fast. We got... Let's go to the movies. No. Well, I guess I gotta go to the social sheet and then go to the movies. These people think I'm weird. It's like, you just rented a movie, now you're gonna go see a movie? Yay, movie theater. I'm not showing right now. Going to movie theater will cost time to pass. If it's the first time seeing a film, great effects will watch again. Showing will change as time passes. Check out to see what's playing.
Wow.
Tank top millionaire, so teenager comes tank top millionaire. Money one on quiz show looks like a mood teacher.
Well.
Guts. Give me them guts.
Well then.
How the hell did some slumdog brat win so much prize money? It's just not possible. You must have cheated.
No, it wasn't cheating. It was destiny.
Slumdog Millionaire. Look at Morgana. How's a little kid like him with guts like that? You really feel the courage of that boy and his attitude in life. Yeah! Guts! Watch the credits all the way to the very end.
Let's head back.
Alright, let's head home. Yay. The train stopped, one of the psychotic breakdowns, and the minister resigned. What's going on? How stupid you have to be to commit adultery. Must be swinging that knife around on the train like that. Way too many people. Way too many crazy people are all the sane people. Not at our school.
Ah, you're back.
What do we do? We read the book.
Hey!
You gonna spend some time reading? Yes, let's finish your book.
Make sure you close
Right.
up.
Nope. Though his opponent was a true villain, he still behaved like a perfect gentleman.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Nice. Kindness!
Alright.
You should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. Yeah, I know, Morgana. You don't need to roast me about my streaming.
Hey!
You go see. You want to read something? Social thought. Social norms can be broadcast in 256 types. Dadgummit. Any sense? Does the author even understand what they're saying?
Hey, hey!
Oh, I didn't realize how far long you've been reading. How far did you get? Nah. Seems I got some pages left. I should continue some other time. We're almost at the train station. I say the effective use of your time.
Morning.
Morning.
I wonder if Kamoshida really had a change of heart. What if we failed? That's all I've been able to think about.
Worried, huh?
Avenging Shiho and getting your expulsions revoked? It's all resting on this one chance. Of course I'm worried, but the only thing I can do now is believe. And wait. Sorry. Thanks for listening. We should get to school.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. How you doing? These days, you expect to know colloquial English and idioms that come from other languages. I want you to forget that you're Japanese in this class and make yourself believe you're a foreigner. The important becomes something else. In this day and age, you're able to swap your mask depending on the current situation and a crucial town. Heh, heh, heh. Masks. How do you fare, Mr.
Let's
Fang? His
hear it.
question. Are you a what? Okay. See if you can work out the answer best you know. Are you a wonder kid? Seems like you need to work out to this week answer it. Your German's a little rusty, so you can. Well, Wunder probably means wonder. That's right, wonder. Yeah, wondrous, I guess. As far as kind, so child. Alright, so let's think that again. Kind is in kindergarten, refers to kids in it. And kind means child, or at least a young guy in your case. Prodigy.
This is it.
That's correct.
That's one asking you if you were a wonder child. In other words, a youth with uncommon talent. I suppose you're able to adapt so quickly. This proves you certainly must be. Oh, the Greek word talent comes from teleton. Teleton, a some money reference in the Bible. The more skilled a servant was, the more coins they received from God. There were no talent at the time. That's pretty decent, alright. Didn't expect that. It's not too bad.
Nice going.
You're on a roll today. Use word talent didn't originally have anything to do with our modern concept of celebrity. The ability to change one's mask given a situation is a talent given to one by God. Oh, but hold on. There's no audio. It's not too far out from color. And we react to things on TV with the spot. Talents. Talent to change your mask, does that mean because of the thieves? Stop. We went to the movies yesterday, Morgana. Okay. Library. Okay, I'm sort of tired of
What would
both.
you like?
Easy.
Thank you. What would you like?
I'd like to borrow a book. Or a dancer.
Here.
Dancer, eh? Sounds interesting. Alright, now we go hang out with the Gemi. Spring, no one sleeps asleep, none knows dawn. Okay. Let's try. Use some refinements of medicine. Could you come in? Yay! Yay! Yes.
Well then,
In that case, it's good. Huh? Mr. Kimmy, medical internal operator. So I'm glad it's still open. Sorry, I have a child needing examination. Looks like I have a patient with emergency. Oh no, baby.
and
So why come here? Aren't you under care of another hospital? Heard the rumors about this place. I'd like you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever, won't go away. She's lost weight because she's not hungry. A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. Just go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. I mean, I'm going to a big hospital, University Hospital in Shinjuku. They told me it's persistent bronchitis. A university hospital in East Shinjuku. Doctor there performs like he's on an assembly line. I think he's famous or something. A famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait, I heard there's medicine that can only be required here. I'll pay you. Please, at least examine her.
hey,
Hold on. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Help the baby. Dr. Kimmy will help.
what?
What? Doctor. Fine. Is your vision blurry? How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you tried so far? Yes, I'm sure.
Hello?
Your hi, son? Is Dr. Schweitzer there? That's something I like to ask him about a case. He says in last month's medical journal. Guess this is something the stocks will have to do. Now there's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents to the second drawer of the exam room. You'll need to help me administer the medicine. I also bring a beaker with a red label from the fridge, a towel, a wash basin, and a measuring spoon.
Fine.
What are you waiting for? Get moving. Yes, ma'am. I will help the child. Thank you so much. I didn't expect her to recover so quick. This is a very unique strain of an infectious disease. It can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppress the systems. We'll make adjustments to our condition as it improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. A million yen? It's outrageous. It's a way to take advantage of... Alright, I agreed to pay. Don't take credit cards, do you? I'll draw some cash right now. What? What? You're actually gonna pay? By the way, the famous doctor you referred to, was it Chief Medical Staff Omaeda? Yes, are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? You seem happy. Doesn't it feel good, treating his patient without permission?
By the way,
thanks to your outburst earlier, I'm gonna perform a special exam on you today. Oh no. He's your assistant? He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant, guinea pig. He's put in a lot of hard work today, haven't you? Alright. Yeah!
Alright.
Doctor, can you go back to school now? Not for a while. You need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes, thank you, Doctor. Don't mention it. This is what we call a Nanako child. She's very sweet. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Maybe you won't be able to make it home. Not in front of patients. Guts!
Bye.
Okay, good work today. Beady beady beady. How are you feeling? Today's trek was kind of a rough one, huh? Maybe it was just my careless guinea pig deserved, huh? Especially after proving the girl's consultation without my permission. I'll reflect on my mistakes. Good boy. I'm not letting go today. Don't pull anything like that. Drugs seem to be more stable compared to the early stage, though. It's probably thanks to your cooperation. I feel like I'm almost there, so try not to die yet, okay? Alright, take care. Let's read the social thought book and get some knowledge.
Ah, you're back.
Yo,
Hey!
Let's spend some time reading? Social thought.
Make sure you close up.
Okay. Simulations universally and socially organically. Makes sense. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just someone trying to seem smart. Knowledge. The first.
Well then.
Check it out. Yeah, let's check it out. Shopping program. Military ration. Heals with the HP, cures hunger. There's a version. Ooh, muscle workout set. Seems better.
Hey, hey!
Gimme.
Well then.
Hold on. One check. No, it's not what to do. I do want to check on the laundry to see if that'll take up time. Thing here. Cycle shop there. Just check on the washing machine. Picture on laundromat.
Hey, hey!
That time, it was a chance.
Come on. Okay.
just make a mistake?
Hey, hey! Oh! And finish!
Nice.
Let's head back.
Oh, I don't know when the last time I saved is. Oh well.
Hey!
There's the board meeting. Sure the change of heart worked. Nah. There's more meeting, right? We expel the college. She doesn't have a change of heart by then. Sure he will. He'll definitely change. It's a real problem with us if he didn't. You're right. I'll try to give up now. Yes, let the fight. One way or another.
I'm sorry I can't offer more reassurance, but he should have the change of heart. Let's just believe in that while we wait for tomorrow.
Let's do it.
There's a... Oh, I want to go back all that far.
I should write something.
I'll just oversave it. Now we watch... No, stop. Watch MacGyver.
Oh!
Or sorry, Guy McVer.
There's sulfur leaking from the tank! We need to do something fast!
It's fine. I'll just use this chocolate. See? The acid and the sugar are reacting.
Right about a man named gives out to beats all odds in science and engineering.
Wow!
Fix that tank's cracked chocolate? Why does it stay so calm at a time like this? He fixed it with ramen. Sorry.
Hey, hey!
Agnes knew what to do despite the crazy situation. Maybe they're thinking too about not breastfeeding. Proficiency. Nice.
Well then.
Oh, it's getting late. Let's head to bed soon, okay?
This is no good.
Mondays are a drag. You get the rest stop. You get the rest today off too. For the rest of the week start tomorrow. It's ridiculous. Speaking of which, what's the calling card? What's just the Kamoshida? Think about stealing the sort of sires or roots, something like that. Something like that. It's just a prank. No one's taking it seriously. Yeah.
What's with the sudden morning assembly?
Oh.
I bet it's about that girl that jumped the other day.
They don't have to tell us not to commit suicide.
There was that weird calling card too, so I guess the teachers are freaking out. We're lucky that morning practice got canceled though.
I feel like I'm gonna faint if this takes forever.
Let's begin this school-wide morning assembly. As you all know, a tragic event took place the other day. Thankfully, we have been informed that she has pulled through, but it will take time until she recovers. Everyone here has a bright future ahead. I implore that you rethink the importance of life and...
There he is.
Mr. Kamoshida, what's the...
I have been reborn. That is why I will confess everything to you all.
Huh? What's wrong with Mr. Kamoshida?
What's this about?
Confess? Did the volleyball team do something?
I have repeatedly done things that were unbecoming of a teacher.
Like I'm becoming of a decent human being.
Verbally abusing students, physically abusing my team, and sexually harassing female students. I am the reason why Shiho Suzui tried to kill herself.
Sexual harassment? What? Why would he say that himself?
Cry, baby bitch.
Really? Physical abuse?
I thought of this school as my own castle. There were even students that I sentenced to expulsion simply because I didn't like them. I will, of course, rescind those. Nice. I am truly sorry for putting innocent youths through such horrible acts. I am an arrogant, shallow, and shameful person. No, I'm worse than that. I will take responsibility.
Whoa, okay.
I kill myself for it.
What? Did he just say that?
Wait, kill himself?
Mr. Kamoshida is, not well.
Mr. Kamoshida, please get off the stage for now.
Everyone, return to your classes!
Don't run, you bastard! Shiho's still alive, even after all the things that made her want to die! You have no right to run from this!
You're right. You're absolutely right. I should be punished under the law and atone for my crimes. I did horrible things to Takamaki-san as well. In return for giving Suzui-san a position on the team, I tried to force her into having relations.
Disgusting.
For a position on the team?
I feel so bad for
So the rumors
Takamaki-san.
weren't true.
As of today, I will resign from my position as an instructor and turn myself in. Someone please call the police!
I don't know how it is in Japanese jails, but here we don't take kindly to pervs like you.
Wow. This morning's assembly is over. Return to your classes immediately.
No, I want to film him groveling.
Isn't this just like what that calling card said? Does this mean the Phantom Thieves thing was for real?
Yes.
Was something done to Kamoshida? Come on, there's no way you could steal someone's heart.
But why else would he start saying things like he'll kill himself or turn himself in?
Maybe because it almost got leaked. Don't they go easier on you if you turn yourself in?
For once, I agree with the flashy student.
I wonder what happened. Who knows? But man, Kamoshida turned out to be one sick bastard.
Hey, is this for real? He's turning himself in just like that? What's going to happen to the volleyball team?
Paparazzi will show up
This
now.
is gonna be a big...
Return to your classrooms at once.
His heart really did change.
Castle Lust seized. Alright.
Seems like it.
I also moved the affiliate thing.
But was this really for the best?
But what Kamoshida said.
You mean the police stuff? Well, that's true. Huh? What the?
Takamaki-san, I'm sorry.
Huh?
We all knew, but we pretended we didn't.
Takamaki-san, I had you all wrong. I'm sorry that I spread rumors about you.
I didn't know at all.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Kamoshida was forcefully pushing himself on you. It must have been so hard for you.
I'm sure there's a ton of people who want to apologize to you. We're so sorry.
No, it's okay. The same goes for me, too. Besides, that's all in the past now.
You're allowed to be angry.
You there! Return to class at once!
Well, see you later then.
I like this tall student. She looks like she has a body like
I can't
mine.
apologize enough for what I did to you. I swear I'll make it up to you someday.
Promise me by helping your face recover, please.
Looks like Kamoshida ain't the only one that had a change of heart.
When the truth
Man,
comes out.
I'm glad for you. Looks like those weird rumors are gonna go away.
My thing doesn't really matter. We made Kamoshida apologize about Shiho. That's more than enough for me.
Nice.
You should hurry and tell her about it then.
Yeah.
I totally freaked out. He really did have a change of heart. And we were lucky his mind didn't get messed up either. This was an A+ job.
Yeah.
Does this mean that they won't have a mental shutdown even if their palace disappears? I see. So we need to persuade the shadow without killing it, and then send it back to its real self. Our targets won't undergo a cognitive collapse if we do that.
So we can get him to confess with no bad stuff? Hey, that works for me.
Yeah.
Do you have to be so loud?
Don't worry about it. So, how'd it go? With Shiho, I mean.
She's regained consciousness.
Yay!
For real?
It was only for a little bit, but I got to talk to her. I was able to tell her that Kamoshida admitted to what he did. Shiho, she told me she was sorry.
No!
Looks like she found out that I was flirting with Kamoshida for her sake. And here I was, wanting to apologize to her.
Kamoshida's at fault for all this.
Yes.
I know. Shiho's mom is thinking of transferring her to another school after she recovers.
Oh.
The whole sexual harassment and attempted suicide, people will label her after that. Sounded like Shiho had the same idea too.
Ah, it's gonna get lonely.
But I think it's for the best. I'm sure it'll be hard if she stays here.
She's alive. You can see her anytime.
I need to change too.
That aside, I was surprised you could hold yourself back against Kamoshida's shadow.
It wasn't like that. I just wanted Kamoshida to apologize himself.
You're so kind, Lady Ann.
No matter how much of a shitbag he was, finishing him off would have left a bad aftertaste, huh?
Huh? That's not it. I think revenge is better served if I make him repent. Realizing what he's done, he'll grovel for forgiveness the rest of his life. You know? I just believe there are fates worse than death.
Holy shit. Anyways, that's all settled. But you know, there was one more thing I was wondering about that castle. Why was Kamoshida the only one who had that metaverse thing?
It isn't necessarily limited to him. It's something anyone could have if their heart became warped from their desires.
Anyone.
Want to check it out?
Not right now. We better lay low for a while. People are still gonna be talking about Kamoshida. Then again, it's totally impossible for someone to find out what we did at his palace.
Yeah, about that, weird rumors about you guys are already going around.
Oh,
Stuff like you got together and threatened Kamoshida with something close to physical violence.
The hell?
People aren't going to easily believe that phantom thieves really exist. Calling cards being treated like it was a prank by someone who knew what Kamoshida was doing.
Makes sense. We're the ones who did it, and I still don't completely believe it myself.
Let's wait for things to settle down for the time being.
Anyways, let's check how much this metal can be sold for. It'd be better if we pawned it off ASAP. Ooh, got a hit! Wait, 30,000 yen? That's all a gold medal's worth?
Remember that time in middle school? I lent you some money.
There's no way I borrowed 30,000 yen from you.
Wouldn't it be around that much with compounded interest?
And please.
Interest my ass!
I'm not saying that I'm taking all of it. I mean, it's your fault for not paying me back all these years. It's just common sense.
On, please.
Ah, damn it.
I agree on laying low and keeping an eye on the situation. However, you dragged me into this. It would be nonsense not to celebrate a successful mission.
I guess we could blow this dirty money on something fun.
Discussions among phantom thieves are to take place over luxurious food. How about it?
Hey, wait! Nah, I guess it's fine. There's somewhere I want to go then.
Where's that?
It's a place Shiho and I have been wanting to go for a while.
I owe money, so I can't complain. You good with that?
By me?
I'll leave it to your discretion as well, Lady Ann.
I'll call and check the prices later then.
When should we go? Want to do it soon, like tomorrow?
Chill.
Why don't we go on the last day of the holidays? It'll help energize us when school life starts up again the day after.
Then, the 5th, on Children's Day.
So, who's going to sell this?
Leave that to us. We know a store that'll buy anything, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave that to you guys.
Just the quick little smile from Ryuji's really good.
Ah, you're back.
Gold medal's real? Why didn't he decide his palace?
No, that one is a fake. It's just a byproduct of his cognition. The real medal should still be in his possession.
Tell me, Constantine, you still got that medal? Who cares? What matters does that change a heart? Anyways, if you're taking the real thing, that'd be stealing. I don't think you'd be proud of the medal anymore, regardless. Still go pretty easy, huh? Wanna forget my dad? That's different. 500 yen is a lot of money for a middle schooler, you know. You still have that dolphin, by the way? Dolphin. Stop digging that up! Back in middle school, we went to a field trip to an aquarium. Yuji spent all his money on a souvenir, so I lent him some for the train fare. I said sorry. It was for my mom. Well, I guess we can call it even after all we've been through. Thank you. Anyways, we don't gotta worry about selling the medal off. It's fake. End story.
Kamoshida will never be proud of that once-in-a-lifetime gold medal ever again. Depending on how you look at it, that punishment might be even worse than death for him.
Starting Mario a lot of time off, huh? Must be nice. Me, it just means more customers need more work.
Yo.
The box came for you. Nice. Hey. What'd you get? Protein. Moist protein.
Oh.
I don't like the term moist protein.
Hey, hey.
Toilet. Well, I know. Oh. Hey, look, it's P4. I'll see myself out. Golden Week is a holiday that typically spans the end of April to beginning of May. Then Saturday and Sunday. Golden Part is a phrase came from Japanese broadcasting time, which refers to the most desirable slot of the day.
Alright.
I see.
Wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you're getting smarter, solving all these crossword puzzles. Give me that knowledge. Nice. Now we're gonna study.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
We're gonna study.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hey, hey!
Theory will solve these problems rather quickly. Making good progress. You can see the wisdom behind those glasses. Nice. Knowledge.
Well then.
Tire yourself out too long, you stop for day and get some sleep. I'm not too worried about knowledge, because you do get it eventually from school answers.
Okay.
I'm gonna pawn off that metal stay. Hey, can you hear me alright? You know my plan is come down here instead of sleeping your life away. You do owe it to him. I'll have to wait. Hurry down and help him out. Sorry.
Sorry I kind of pressured you into doing this.
And now to our next topic, Fall from Grace, the story of a dishonored Olympic medalist. Just recently, a high school coach confessed at an assembly that he had been repeatedly abusing students. Given his prior Olympic achievements, this has caused quite a stir. What caused this habitual offender to suddenly confess these heinous crimes to his entire school? The police are hoping that the upcoming interrogations will bring light to this question.
Isn't this...
My friends would come back from practice with bruises all the time. It was scary, but I'm relieved that the abuse is finally going to end now.
He would touch me and stuff all the time. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that sexual harassment anymore. There were always rumors, sure. Not many people believed them, though. Like, I'm totally shocked they were actually true. At least now I can go to school without worrying.
I knew it. This is your school, isn't it?
Seems like it.
Things might be getting turbulent at school, but you need to just keep your head down, all right?
Yep.
More importantly, keep those hands moving. I've got some more stuff I need you to do.
Okay.
Man.
Chief really worked hard. Beady beady beady. See, it was on the news. No way school's gonna be able to play dumb after that. I saw it too. She was named to come up, right? Now that I saw it, but they wanted to keep that part quiet. I'm so glad. It's finally over then. Guys, our faces put the Kamoshida crap behind us. Totally look forward to the celebration party. Let's try not to let you guys down.
Yes!
Alright, to where we sell the gold medal. Chief wants your help, make sure you turn him down, okay?
Okay.
Not gonna do much, just gonna study.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Can I talk?
No, you cannot. Wisdom. Knowledge is different. Wrong stat.
Make sure to do the dishes.
Okay.
Just do it. Don't get cocky with me. Welcome.
Am I interrupting something?
Not at all.
Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Dad, come. Not only did I have to do that, but I lost my place in the guide.
The cause of the runaway train incident in the subway the other day still has not been found. Police are hurrying to solve the matter as it may relate to the rise in psychotic breakdown incidents.
Oh, is that the thing everyone's been talking about?
Doesn't it make you curious? People who were living normal lives suddenly went mad or deranged out of the blue. Not to mention that it's happening one after another. Could they really be coincidental?
Leaving that aside. What do you have?
I'll have the house blend, please. Are you a part-timer? I'm surprised this place can afford one.
No, not exactly.
Are you a high school student? Where do you attend?
Fusion Academy.
Oh, someone I know goes there as well. I've heard that things are rough right now. A teacher named Kamoshida confessed his crimes like he was a completely different person, supposedly. And it happened all of a sudden one day. Can a person's mental state change so easily? Is my drink ready yet?
Coming right up.
Especially doesn't know, like, why are you being so coy?
Alright. You know someplace that'll buy it off you, right?
Kitty! Why is it not letting me, like, travel quickly? man? What do you want? Gold medal, why do you have this? I'll buy fake or stolen goods here, kid.
Hey.
Hold on a sec, let me see it. Just not gonna ask you where you get this from. How's 30,000 yen sound for a dough? Works for me. There's 1,000 yen it is. Nice. Money! It's about time. Thanks with you. Thanks for telling me that medal. Best not to open it. Just bring it back with you next time you came here. Got it. So quick to understand. They're here. Oh, why? Yes? I have some matters I can discuss with you today. Go, kid. Do you know why we're here? I don't know. Look for evidence. You tell me, Mr. Detective. Watch your attitude! You gonna search me? Go on, do what you gotta do. What was that? Upstanding citizens should cooperate with the cops, right? Ah, it's the pigs! You sure? Lead without legitimate? I was sworn it was. You two, hurry up, I got business to run here. You bastard. Hey, you! It's in the bag, huh? Show me. Guess just a regular customer. You can check the tapes that convinces you. Sure, everything that's going on here today. I don't want to be here when the footage is gold medal. I should leave. Well, you get away that easy. Show what's in the bag. It's not your business. Said, show it to me. I'm talking to a kid, remember? Besides, he's not the one we're here to see. Ugh. Alright, Mr. Detective. Maybe next time I'm trying not to harass my customers. See how that goes.
See ya.
Safe trip home, kid. I just got my lunch with me. Y'all chill?
What were those detectives doing there? More importantly, aren't you curious about what's in the bag? Well, come on, let's open it up. A real gun? Wait, I think it's just a model. It's incredible, though. Miles ahead of the one Ryuji had. There's something weird about that place. Hey, I just had a great idea. We should totally buy this gun from him later. I mean, it's perfect. Something this real-looking would work wonders in the metaverse. Anyway, he told you to bring it back the next time you came, right? You should try striking a deal with him when we go to return it.
Paper bag. Beady beady beady. Anne's calling me.
Oh, hello, it's me. I saw the news. You know, about Kamoshida. It's getting a lot of coverage.
Nice. Serves him right.
I'm still not sure about that. The reaction's been bigger than what I was expecting. I guess I'm just surprised. I don't think we did anything wrong, though.
No one likes a hepaphile.
I wonder if we helped those people speak up about it.
It's possible.
That's pretty amazing, huh? I didn't think we'd actually be able to do it. And yet, look at us now. This calls for a celebration. Let's meet in front of Shibuya Station at noon tomorrow. Don't be late. Oh, and did you pawn off that medal? You didn't forget, right?
I remembered.
Good to hear. I already made reservations. You should be really excited about the place I chose, by the way. I'm sure everyone's gonna love it. Well, see you guys tomorrow.
Ah, a restaurant of Lady Ann's choosing. Finally, a decent meal. Hey, what do you think we're gonna be eating?
Maybe sushi?
Ooh, tuna, sea urchin, and maybe even salmon roe. In any case, I'm surely looking forward to it.
Dude, you need to chill. Another celebration tomorrow. Can't wait. Okay, I gotta study.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure your clothes up.
Hey,
Knowledge. Ow, my neck.
So good.
no wonder Lady Ann chose this place.
Of course it's good. This is a famous hotel after all. Oh yeah, I heard that the police are coming to interview some people at school.
That's troublesome.
You should tell what happened with the track team.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us and Kamoshida. But we got him pumped up. I keep hearing stuff like the Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website?
How did I get that mask?
Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
That guy in the background near the red glass, near the steaming food. He just looks so full.
Pretty cool, huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah. Hey, what do we do now?
You plan on eating?
Well, of course I'm gonna eat, but...
This place has a time limit!
Oh, crap!
We got an hour to eat.
Just 50 minutes left.
I'm not gonna finish all the beef dishes at this pace.
Dude, chill.
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu.
Look
I
after
like
our
the way
stuff.
On thinks.
We'll snag something for you guys too. Don't worry.
Don't get me something I can't physically eat.
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
Seriously? Only meat?
You'd get only fish, Morgana. Don't judge.
Now, where should I start?
And she's all about the cake.
Yeah?
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up, Ryuji.
Shut up!
Exactly.
How much do you think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I'm
I
already
didn't
eating.
really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Thanks. It's food I can't eat.
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
Unless they're fried plantains. I don't want any.
More beans?
We put so much on the plate that it got all mixed up. But it should probably still taste good.
No.
This is just plain grotesque.
Yep.
Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means.
Leave it to me.
That's reassuring. You guys watch our things while we're gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Okay.
Oh, this part's cream cheese!
They're not even listening.
Nope.
As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel, the ingredients and variety of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen. They have a lot here, but fish should come first. Let's
Of
fill our
course.
plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
I don't. What this? Rice dishes. Fish.
Ooh, look! There's the fish! I'd prefer it raw, but grilled is great too.
Have you heard, my dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts.
Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal.
Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town. Shoot, they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Oh, how did a child like this end up in here? I certainly hope he didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you very much.
Fuck you.
Come, let us go.
What's so bad about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
Okay.
Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
I'm coming to give food. It's like alcohol. Giant dessert. You can't go past here. His hunt is really funny. Meat.
Meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
When you really look at it, he's just an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
It's not even an incident we can take seriously. The whole story is pretty ridiculous. We should probably look into it. But we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Yeah, grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
Yeah.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't want to keep him waiting, so we better get going too.
What is he gonna...
Nope.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other...
I will get the dessert.
Oh, up close it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant sweet... I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway.
Excuse you?
If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real. And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom Thieves.
We're gonna duck down, please.
Whoa, act fast and get some food! And make sure it's got a lot of whipped cream!
Agreed. Unless it's like the watery kind.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us. Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
Well, that was rude. Did you hear him? He said you were weird.
I am weird. I gotta go and talk to more people? Fine. Rice.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal! Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
So the ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
How can he be so insensitive? A student almost killed herself because of that Kamoshida.
Public doesn't really know that.
By the
part.
way, do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A sudden change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way. Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on.
Okay,
but
good.
It's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people.
What, you think?
Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida.
Because they're vapid bitches.
Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates...
Also, do I have a whole
let's head
lobster
back to
on
the
my
others.
plate? I wanted to see the lobster. Probably should just turned around and looked.
Ooh, you brought a ton back. What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
I'm so happy.
It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited. Got it?
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no... knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste. Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Well, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake. Whatever, let's deal with this ourselves.
Just got pancakes. I'll make Japanese style pancakes so bad. No matter how much you eat, man, the food tastes the same.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
Yeah, even the beans. My belt feels like multiple sizes too, so hey, welcome to my life.
Oh yeah.
This is a victory for all of us.
This is game to you.
No, not exactly.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates?
No.
I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
Ooh.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff.
I want to.
This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
He'll just walk around. Why are you carrying that bag like a baby? No reason.
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
Yeah, exactly.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
Fuck you.
What was that? We don't got time for that. Come on.
Let's find a bathroom.
I'm stuffed.
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Stop.
Hey, same goes for you. What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
Whoa!
What the?
There's still no update on the case.
Here it is. It's Hawkmoth himself.
Not yet. Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
Apologize, Ryuji.
We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
Better than the kind you take care of.
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know.
Do you?
Don't bother with him.
Voice just now.
What the hell was with that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
Yeah, but... that dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
That man's voice. Almost sound like the one back then.
What's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded.
You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Oh no.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
What took you so long?
Why are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression.
Fuck them.
I wonder if we're out of place here.
It always feels like this.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
You mean, you want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. Or else we won't have a video game.
I've been thinking, we put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
There's a lot of victims.
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true. You're under my tutelage. There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I think the possibility is true. This power maybe will help people.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again. Doesn't?
Yep.
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
I want to help people.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
All right, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
Of course.
No objections here? I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
Where's my say in this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group?
Yes.
I just went with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
Yeah.
Ooh, I've got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion.
Keep typing in the wrong thing. Hold on. Not this again.
How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
That's what I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Oh boy. Oh no. Sorry, your knees hurt, Mom. Alright, I gotta use the keyboard for this. That's all I can think of. Ace is high. It's dumb. I know.
Huh. That's not bad at all.
A good name. For a rookie.
Shut up.
We going with that?
Band of Thieves assemble.
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Next CEO?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a big wig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Now then, this is the official formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Yeah. Flash forward.
Another world in which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts?
Yeah.
And on top of that, a talking cat told you all this.
Believe what you will.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you.
Yeah.
But so be it. At any rate, you mentioned something more important. These two other accomplices, besides this talking cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? Don't take me for a fool. Very well, I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on. The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual. A master of Japanese arts, Ichiryusai Madarame. It's even more incomprehensible than Kamoshida as to why this man was targeted. Where did you come to know him? And how did you learn of his crimes when you weren't a victim of them? Start by telling me what you all schemed.
Well, we went home from the buffet. That's a lot of money. Oh well. Beady beady beady. Band of Thieves. Huh? Like the sound of that. Oh boy. Oh people. Curious about the Fan Thief Aficionado website too. Wonder who made it. No clue. More importantly, see the survey on there? I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, it's the approval thing, but it's only 6%. It's better than I expected. It's not so bad when you put it that way. Do you want to get higher than that? Go what? Tons we keep talking big targets. Taking out big targets. They decided to think about it. You know, you're actually right. Let's keep working hard from this point on. Okay. Density. Yes! Oh my goodness. Thieves den. Yes. Oh, da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, Look at this place. It's so neat. I could play some more music. Sorry. Oh, jeez. Small child, what are you doing?
I messed up. Can't believe mixed with gas and brake pedals. Oh well. You fix this up. Oh, do it. Okay. You need something from me? Are you drawn here by the smell too? Oh, sorry, I guess you just got here, huh? I know we understand what's going on here. I know what's going on here, don't worry. You're so small. You're such a small boy.
I see.
Starting to get it though. That's what this place is.
Hey.
Creates a place with cognition of people like yourself. Memories, feelings, click shape, click here and give it shape. I'm shy, glad here. Bet this place can teach you all sorts of things.
Hey.
I'm gonna be around here. I'm going around for a while, so take a look around, finish shoot. I'm more curious with memories inside you. Anything you don't understand, just me.
Doing good?
Okay, strap it up. Good job. Who are you, egg boy? Are you my new egg son? He's done. You can use females to purchase variety of extra content. Female by obtaining awards or playing Tycoon. Nice. What's this? Palace Maker. Okay. Place. Decor. Ew. Yes. Nice. Yes. Don't have anything else. Dadgum. Just gonna buy stuff. What is there? Sen, Zoro, Captain Kid, Carmen. Ew. Ew. Yes. Nice. Buy everything? Doesn't mean I'm gonna place it. No, don't place it anywhere. It's nasty. Put that there. Oh, I just realized what the thing in the background was. I don't wanna. It's like I was just looking at it like I'm a kid. It's very good. Who are you, sir?
Hi.
Know stuff about this place? I mentioned before, this place has made people memories cheap and give your own. Okay. I already know this.
What do you want? Yeah. Doing good?
Who are you, small child? Look at him. Nice. Play Tycoon. What is Tycoon? 1 game, 3 rounds, final rank. Rules Tycoon. Card number determines each card will be the previous one. Number cards such as pairs, weak's cards 3, Sark's cards 2. Beggar against holding 3 of diamonds will go first. The beggar against.
I'm in!
Let me start. Stay on the defensive.
This should work.
I'll end this.
An 8 stop.
Then...
For starters...
I'm flushing this out. Okay, you're next.
I'll pass.
Pass.
Low numbers are good.
Then...
Let's do this
Well,
right.
how's this?
Pass.
I'll end this.
You're good.
My turn again.
What?
That was probably a bad idea.
I see.
I've already won.
Pass.
I'll pass.
Pass.
I see.
Pass.
I'm playing to win.
Pass.
I'll pass.
These two go together, right?
Pass.
I'll pass.
Nothing here.
Pass.
I see.
I'll pass.
I'll pass.
Pass.
There.
Ugh,
I'll pass.
no moves.
Pass.
It's all mine.
Nice. Okay, I guess it's kind of like Uno.
Pass.
I can play two, right?
I'll pass. Pass.
Pass.
I'll try a pair.
I'll pass.
Not too shabby.
Pass.
How you like that?
I think I got a good one.
This should work.
Nothing here.
This sucks.
Set.
You guys are too good.
I wait.
What? No! So, ready to play? Okay, you're next.
All I got.
Better play it safe.
This
Maybe
one's
this?
gonna hurt.
Try this card.
I've got nothing.
Pass.
Here's my
no
secret
moves.
weapon.
Oh.
3 cards!
Pass.
I'll pass.
Maybe
Sorry.
this?
Here comes a pair.
I'll pass.
I
Well,
can't
I'm
follow
screwed.
that.
I see.
I'll pass.
I think I got a
Can you
good
beat
one.
this?
I'll
Pass.
pass.
You got anything?
I'll pass.
Here's an 8 stop. I'm here to win, baby.
Pass.
I'll pass.
Nice job, Ryuji.
You see that?
Bankrupt?
Okay,
I'll pass.
I'll try a pair.
Nothing here.
Let's try this. That should
I'll
work.
pass.
Go big or go home. Woo! How was that?
Well, I'm poor.
Thank you.
Now let's start.
There.
Let's do this right.
That's
I'll
fine.
flush this out. There you go.
Better play it
I'll
safe.
pass.
Pass.
Yeah, 3
Pass.
cards.
Pass.
Pass.
I've got nothing.
Pass.
Then.
I'll pass.
Okay.
Pass.
I'll pass.
Pass.
I say.
Pass.
I'll pass.
Flushing and starting again. Here's an 8 stop. You got anything?
I'll pass.
I've got nothing.
Here comes a pair.
Pass.
Pass.
Shaboom!
I'll pass.
Pass.
Anyone? I'll pass.
These two go
Pass.
together, right?
Pass.
I'll pass.
Pass.
Crap, not good.
My turn again.
Oh, it's over?
It's all mine.
Nice.
I'm done.
First, try this card.
Nothing here.
Not bad, right?
Well, I'm poor.
Nice. Comeback Tycoon achieved.
Not bad.
Alright, that was neat. What is? Check awards. Yeah, 0%. Oh well. What's this? You gallery. Okay. I can just view it. I can't put it anywhere. Okay. Ew. Nice. Nice. No more trophies. Oh, it's just the other side of that. Okay. TV. Music. I have to buy this stuff. That's fine. I'll probably come back and do more of this off stream. New items. Oh, the laundromat. Ryuji, why are you here? Why are you at the laundromat? Just because I accidentally went to the laundromat and didn't hang out with you? I'm sorry, bud. I really am.
Oh, yeah.
I heard cats love sleeping in laundry baskets. Huh. Is that true? How should I know? Want to try next time, Wakana? Maybe you'll like it. I told you 100 times I'm not a cat. Okay, just this once.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't take much. That's very cute. Very good. Alright. Return to game. Yes. My plan is to make up for the Ryuji thing. Next time my guide says, go and study, and during the day, I'll just go to... I'll, hang out with Ryuji instead.
Well then.
No, dadgummit! I was supposed to do the plant. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward through this so maybe I can reload. Nice, more personas. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna reload this anyway. You believe in the Phantom Thieves? Yada yada yada. Bang Burger.
It ain't much.
I'm not skipping over some more if anyone's...
Excuse me.
I need to load save. Dadgummit, not again. I got pummeled in the face. Shima. Dadgummit! Just want to load my save.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Nope, don't spin. Oh no, I can't. I'm doing it, and I'm just speeding through the rest of it. Speed through the parts we've already done, dadgummit. No, I gotta order the thing again.
Oh!
I already ordered the thing, good. Watch MacGyver.
Oh!
There's sulfur leaking from the tank! We need to do something fast!
I wish Ryuji said something. To be like, you know, don't forget about the track team, you jackass. BBD.
Yo.
Hey! Hey, hey!
Alright, if anyone's just tuning in, I missed a thing. So, and the last thing I'd saved was the first.
All right.
I see. Nice.
Let's do it.
Now listen.
What do you want to do?
Make sure you close up.
He makes us do dishes. And there you. New store break-in.
Okay.
I'm gonna do instead.
Oh!
Finish this.
Damn, they shut off the power. How are we going to rig an alarm now?
Whoever said you need electricity to make an alarm? Give me that empty soda can. I'll just tie it to this string.
Oh!
Nice proficiency. Yeah! Rank up!
All right.
All right. Today, you know.
No, not Station Square. Remember, it's Central Street now. Dadgummit. Are the pigs better run now?
Huh? Hey,